Chapter 9, Callings. Noctis receives a warm send-off as he sets sail for Articia in high spirits. The prince goes forth ostensibly to seek the blessings of the Hydrian, which will enable him to challenge the Empire's might. But his true heart's desire is to find Lunafreya, his betrothed. His true heart's desire. A lot of people say that there's no real desire or chemistry between those two, but actually... Thanks, Arden.
The wedding day arrives, but alas without the bride. Of course, we've come for the Hydrian, and you've gone to such lengths to prepare.
Merely my duty.
Ah, but for an outsider to lead the Imperial army must be a battle in and of itself. You've spoken to Lady Lunafreya.
How do you know that, Arden?
No.
That obstinate secretary, standing in the way, while you rush off to slay the Hydrian for your poor sister's sake. I know the price of the Covenant.
Yeah, I bet you do.
You know, I've always wanted to go sailing like this.
Not many opportunities living in Insomnia.
Out here, it's just us and the horizon. It's amazing.
Interesting.
Life-changing.
We've quite a ways to go until we reach Altissia, so keep gushing to your heart's content.
Keep gushing.
Step off the boat, we'll be in a foreign country.
The anticipation alone is a foreign sensation.
Then to think this is where we were headed to begin with.
Yeah.
Been through a lot.
8 chapters ago.
Still more to come.
So next on the docket is Leviathan.
What sort of deity are we dealing with?
A serpent said to embody the roar and rage
It's
of the sea.
interesting that there's an option
have
to
to see
skip
for ourselves.
over to the right-hand side.
Let
That
Lady
wasn't there
Lunafreya
before, I
do
don't
all
believe.
the heavy lifting. You must be so psyched to see her.
Luna?
Yeah.
Well, we need to make sure she's alright before anything else.
Indeed, her well-being is top priority.
Don't like this going down on Imperial turf.
You think Lady Lunafreya's in danger there?
The
Yes.
Empire did invade Lucis for the ring. I have no faith their ruthless ambitions will stop short of harming the Oracle.
Without the ring, the crystal's no more than a rock.
I suppose. Does anyone know how Lady Lunafreya came to have the ring?
Me, I know.
It seems likely His Majesty...
I've watched the Kingslave movie
keeping back at the Crown City.
a few times.
So she's held on to it this whole time. All the way to Altissia.
The ring is important, and so is Leviathan. But Luna comes first.
You know, I was thinking back to our encounter with Ravus.
Yes.
Do you recall an apparatus in place of his arm?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Seems he lost his old one in the invasion. But in its place, he seems to have acquired new power.
And it's not good.
That would help explain how a son of Tenebrae suddenly came to command Niflheim's army.
Now that you mention it, his strength did seem sort of supernatural. I just chalked it up to the Oracle lineage.
His ancestry may be part of it, but that alone wouldn't account for his freakish strength.
I wonder what could have happened to him.
There's a disturbing rumor about Lord Ravus has taken to brandishing His Majesty's sword.
Oh yes, he's got Regis'
that.
sword,
Then what's the big idea behind that?
which we need.
That his power's the same as the power of kings?
I cannot say for sure, but I have my doubts. Ravus wears the sword, yet doesn't wield it.
For all his newfound powers, he's still the Chancellor's lapdog, holding on to the enemy king's sword like some badge of honor.
It
Well,
might
it
help if
works.
we knew what he was after.
Who can say?
What are the odds the Empire will crash the pool party with Leviathan?
Highly likely.
Guarantee. They felled a god to prevent Noct from receiving his blessing. And they'll do so again.
But we beat him to the big guy. Thanks to our friendly guide.
Never know which way that one's gonna move next.
The Chancellor has an agenda all his own.
Is that the truth?
Sometimes it helps. Like when he called off his army and let us escape.
But he was still a creep about it.
Well, feels like he's only helping us because he wants something.
Yes, he
Just
does.
don't know what.
Reckon we'll see him again?
Yes.
Certainly hope not.
Not your type.
No love lost for Vonies.
As Gladio said, His actions are motivated not by altruism, but by self-interest. And when he does come to our aid, I see only condescension in his eyes.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Ever think you think too much?
Sometimes, but it's always preferable to the alternative.
So, soon you'll have your old
Oh,
man's
I
ring
forgot
back.
Sid was here.
Yeah, when we arrive in Altissia.
Good thing. To him, it was his heritage.
Is that what my dad said?
Carrying a royal line ain't a task to be taken lightly.
Especially
For a
if you are
small
the
thing, that ring can sure
chosen
weigh
one.
heavy. After he became king, I only ever saw his face in the paper.
Wait, weren't you at the coronation?
No, I was long gone from the city.
Must have been invited at least.
Had a falling out of sorts with your old man. Right at the end of the trip.
You did?
I was given to understand you stayed in touch.
We buried the hatchet years later, but never talked face to face again. Should have paid a visit while I had the chance. Well, no use dwelling on it now. Got the regalia in the hold, but y'all gonna stay in Altissia for a good while.
Yes,
right?
we are.
Yes, we believe so.
In that case, I'll tune her up for y'all.
Yay!
Not that I'll have much to do, though. Well, with Cindy looking after the old girl.
I'm not
If you
entirely
think
sure
she's
how we
good,
could fit
she
the
must be
off-road
great.
version
She
in
was
the
never afraid of hard
in the
work.
hold for this.
Heaven knows she had a hard childhood.
Hard childhood.
He means her parents.
Lost them both when she was little. Was big enough to understand, though. And to hurt. But you wouldn't guess that, seeing her now.
Not at all. She's always so cheerful.
Well, that ought to tell you how far she's come.
And you must have seen your fair share of Altissia by now.
Yeah, only done been the once. Stayed a good while.
It's an
though.
interesting sequence,
What's it like?
this.
Big old
It's
city.
quite long, obviously, because you're travelling in
Well,
real
it
time.
ain't the Crown City.
Different. Got it.
You'll see for yourself. Foreign lands seldom lend themselves to
And
trite
arguably,
explanations.
it's a lot
Change
of
of scenery ought to do you good.
info dump exposition.
Well, I'm all talked out. Can't be far to Altissia now, right?
We'll be there in no time. Nice having the wind at our backs.
Lodgings are our first order of business.
All work and no play?
Make Cygnus a dull boy.
Someone has to babysit you two.
You're welcome to sleep in the wild.
Ain't no hotel, but I know a fella has a place.
Right, just round the corner here is probably one of the most
Was he the other one in that photo
impressive
with the garage?
Yeah,
cities
runs himself
in
a
a
diner
Final
or
Fantasy game.
cafe or something. Go and see for yourselves.
Sure.
Does the place have a name?
McGee or
Margot.
Magoo or Mago, that's the one.
Nice.
You can count on Old West, but he'll chew your ears off.
The government issued a statement promising that the reasons behind awakening the Hydrian would be clarified in the ceremonial
Yes,
address.
Got a signal.
let us
Delivering
awaken
the
a
address
massive
will be
watery
Lady
creature
Freya, who was previously
in a city
reported
on the
dead.
water.
It will mark her first public appearance since the violence that befell the
Get
signing
ready for this.
ceremony.
This
Lady Luna Freya's gonna give a speech?
Sounds like it.
really blew
Lord
my
knows.
mind when I first saw
world
this
could
place.
Use some wisdom.
Won't be much longer now, Noct.
Yeah.
You barely get to see any of it actually when you are in the city, but this approach is something pretty spectacular. Completely illogical, but yeah. I can't remember whether it zooms us out and over. Oh, no.
Does this vessel have an entry permit?
Oh, this is the
Entry permit?
Relax. I got one. Here.
That's as old as they get. Seems in order. You may pass.
I'm pretty certain that's a Star Wars reference. But yeah, that cutscene there is just to break up the loading times, I believe.
Could say that. 30-odd years ago.
That's what the guy meant by old.
Here we
Lucky
go.
us, huh?
That could have ended badly.
I'm sure there was an overhead shot of Altitia at some point. But yeah, Altitia is basically fantasy Venice. So I have no idea what the actual point of having the regalia here is, because you can't use it in the city. Ah, there we go. And a nice Assassin's Creed-like bell tower in the foreground. Very reminiscent of some of the ones that I saw in Florence when I was there.
Phew! Finally back on land.
But yeah, this is where Dino's from.
They call it the Walls of Water, but it ain't just the walls. It's the whole damn city.
Which is why we can't traverse the town by conventional means. We'll need to rely on gondolas instead.
Yay! More boats.
Hey, not this. Catch.
A key. I
Key
think.
to the boat. What? Don't you want to go sailing again?
Are you sure?
Why not? Old girl ought to be sturdy enough. Not even an awful drive on the bridge could sink her. A king can't rule with wisdom alone. He needs perspective. So get out there and see the world, you hear?
That's new. That's been added in with the Royal Edition, I believe. The going out in the boat thing. Yeah, that wasn't in the original game at all. That is brand new for this version. Can't do anything with it yet. Saluna Cascades and Gourmet Tour. The fish market in the Muskia district overflows with fresh seafood. Nom 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 nom. So, this is Altitia, and it's an absolute pain in the arse to navigate. Totomostro is a minigame that we can play here.
Huh?
When I see stacks of hay, do I get the weird feeling to jump into them? Oh god, yes.
What's next?
Which is quite at odds with my hay fever.
What do you mean? There's still more?
So yeah, Altitia is pretty big. There are a lot of things that you can see and do, but it's a bit awkward to navigate because a lot of the places you can only get to via gondola.
Sir, what is the purpose of your visit?
Purpose,
I'm getting married.
Ignis, a little help?
Utterly hopeless. We are scholars of the culinary arts, and we've come to study the renowned cuisine of your fair nation.
Is that so? I wish you an enlightening stay.
Another one you owe me.
It's your job, Ignis. You are the disciplinarian. No, that's not the word I want. Disciplinarian? Whoa. The Democrat? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, let's all go to Mago.
Perhaps we'll even make it in time for tea.
And we'd better start looking now.
Let's head back to our room.
So we do get
Sid wasn't kidding. It
free
is
run.
Crowded, too.
What would you like?
Wedding rings. If I remember correctly, there is a gondola station somewhere
you see
around
this,
here.
Noct?
I'm gonna...
Today is Tonomostro, Lead League. The scorched earth comes to Altitia. Yeah, so it's a monster battle thing.
Whoa, pretty cool, huh?
I can't remember how it works.
They're extending the exhibit for Lady Lunafreya's wedding dress. The Vivian Westwood? But wasn't that a memorial for her passing? Well, now it's a memorial for her safe return. Let's go see it while we still can.
Oh, yes.
Could that be the dress we read about in the papers?
Ages ago.
The designer's name is the same.
Want to check it out?
That depends on the groom. Might still be a sore spot. What with his wedding getting called off?
Who says we can't call it back on? It can still happen.
True enough. Let's keep an eye out for
Ah, if only. Symbol of the peace. See the wedding dress.
Staring at the church and looking all sad.
Ooh, the shop.
Hello, boys. Feel free to browse at
Hello,
your leisure.
boys. What's that music?
Thank you very much.
I'm so glad that Lady Luna's safe. I could cry. Yeah, man. Me too.
Yeah. Funky.
If we win at the arena, let's grab drinks to celebrate.
So yeah, Alticia is a typical kind of Italian style city. Ooh. What was I checking then? Street names. Yeah, because I'm going to remember those. Oh. Prompto.
How about a group photo? I know just the place. And it's close.
Yes. Yes, indeed. How do you know just the place? Have you ever been here before?
Yeah, let's go.
Photo op. No. Going to be back in the opposite direction, isn't it?
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. Cactuar sculpture, we need that.
Thank you.
Oh, they've got the Type O soundtrack here. That's an upgrade for the regalia. Bits and pieces.
Bye now.
Bye now.
You found a cactuar?
Hold on to that. It'll make a great souvenir for Talcott when we get back to Lucis.
Yeah, I can't remember what he gives us for that.
We are Exonerus. For generations, we have supported the livelihood of the people of Lestalem, and will continue to provide power for generations to come. Exonerus Industries, where the light of hope shines ever bright.
Yes. Ah, that's the
Hey, knocked! You see that? Gondola! Care for a ride?
I can't remember where he will take us. But yeah, this is how you get around Alticia. If you don't want to walk.
Gentlemen, it has been a pleasure.
And it's a bit of a pain in the arse, if I'm honest. Right, let's go get this photo opportunity out of the way first. So funky. Where do we need to go? Over there. Oh. Balls. We actually do want to be on a gondola. Gosh darn it. The annoying thing is you can't actually see the gondola stations on your map until you have talked to the guy.
Shop till you drop.
Is there another one over here? Yeah, there's one just there.
The city's quite lovely at twilight.
It's not
Yeah.
twilight yet.
There's something lonely about it, too.
I think it's down here and round. So, weirdly enough, there are hunts and stuff to do in Alticia at night. Oh, no, that is not a gondola we can use. Darn it! Ooh, shiny. Huh? Ah, a weapons merchant.
Weapons? You've come to the right place.
Thank you. Come again.
I just like the fact that she's kind of camped out in a rather shady back alley under a bridge. That's the way we just came from. Oh, some story. Altar of the Tide Mother. Ancient religious structure jutting out into the Saluna Cascades. The government has apparently taken a vested interest in safeguarding the shrine, forbidding all unauthorised access. While the shrine is now widely known as a place for showing reverence for the sea goddess Leviathan, its history is shrouded in mystery. The bollard-like poles posted around the altar suggest this spot may have once been used for mooring boats. Others postulate it may have been an astronomical observation point from which seafarers studied the stars to strengthen their celestial navigation. Okay. So, a bit more backstory. There's an inn above our head, apparently. Somewhere where we can rest.
Do you see that, Noct?
This way to the dress?
Yep, same street as the estate.
Seems we're on the right track.
Do I see what? I see nothing. This. The goddess as merciful as the sea is wide, may Leviathan long protect this land. Peace be unto the province of Accordo.
Peace be unto the province.
Yeah. So that's the Emperor of Niflheim. And I don't think anybody truly believes that that's what he really wants. Yeah, you can probably see why I'm not a huge fan of this place, because there's a lot of dead ends. I like the fact that it's based on Venice, but they all seem to have kind of colonial French uniforms.
Wow, this place is so romantic.
Then you get to enjoy it with us.
All three of us.
You are a lucky man.
Let's have a bite.
Ah, here's a gondola.
Splendid. Where are we off to?
Oh, but that gondola only goes to one other place. Actually, let's use it just to open it up. So you do actually get to see the gondola rides if you want to. So you get a nice view of the city. Fortunately, you can also skip it.
Fantastic. Call when you need a ride back.
Huh.
Right, how do I get into the Leviel? Because I wish to open up an option there. At least I think that's where I get to do it. The Leviel is an interesting place. It's the most expensive hotel in the game. And most importantly, it's the place that gives you... Ah, here's Gentiano number. It gives you 3 times bonus on your XP.
Gentiana.
Ahead lies a future uncertain, yet sure is the astral memory, wherein the king may walk.
So, this is where the game splits. This is how they allow you, even though you're kind of in a way past a point of no return here, you can still go back to the open world of the previous 8 chapters and go and explore the memory of that previous place. It's a bit of a contrivance. In fact, it's a lot of a contrivance. But it means that you're not entirely denied the open world. Whenever you rest, you can use Umbra to travel back to the main continent, do whatever you want, do some hunts, do some side quests, farm some cash, level up or whatever. And as it says here, you'll retain your current level and abilities, warping back between these memories. And Umbra will be set as your rest point. So you still have access to all of that stuff. Oh, and we can now sail the open seas. Messenger's amulets. Is that what lets us... Mystical charm marked with an adorable paw print. Yeah, so that's what opens up this kind of memory stuff for us.
Come on, let's go see the dress.
Oh, let me look up the nearest stop.
It's not far. We can walk it.
Sounds like we're close. Greetings.
Oh. Is it not the Leville that has what? The 3 times XP? Maybe they've changed it. Yeah, because it used to be really expensive as well.
Very well.
I don't know. Oh, no, wait.
Greetings.
Yeah, there it is. It's the Royal Suite that you have to pay for the 3 times XP. I knew there was an option somewhere. Right, let's go and... Can we actually get up here and have a look around? Ooh. An old book. It has some value and could fetch a price. Okay. Oh. So yeah, if you want to level up quickly, then you bank up a lot of XP, and then you return here to rest and to triple your
care to take a cruise?
Your gains.
Gentlemen, it has been a pleasure.
I can't remember where this darned wedding dress is. Well, actually, while we're here, though...
Splendid. Where are we off to?
Let's go to... the marina, so Prompto can take his photograph.
Fantastic. Call when you need a ride
Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. Prompto. Take a photo.
Take a shot from here.
To be honest, it's a very impressive view.
Oh, this lighting's no good. Maybe next time.
Oh. Do we have to do it during the day?
Take a shot from here.
Oh, this lighting's no good. Maybe next time.
Huh. Yeah, maybe we have to come back here during the day.
Let's fish. Like a kid in a toy shop.
Let's not. I've spent
Care to take a cruise?
enough time fishing.
Good.
Starved.
Oh. Oh, this is Margot. That'll teach me to pay attention.
Welcome to Accordo, lads. Sid mentioned you'd be dropping in.
Oh, this is Wescombe. He's the guy from the photo.
My word, you've grown, little prince. But of course. You were only a babe at the time.
Let's take a look inside.
After the journey with His Majesty, he settled here and opened shop. He's an odd specimen.
Yes, he is.
Hey there. Have a good look.
Another cookery book.
Lovely.
That's
Come back
it.
anytime. That's it.
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
In between these two old women.
Can't wait to try it.
Bet the view's even better from a gondola.
Welcome. You won't find fresher fish anywhere else.
Yeah, you can get some really expensive ingredients here, including the Arapaima roe, which is 100,000 gil.
Come again.
Which is a lot of money at any stage in the game.
See that fish? Wonder where you can catch it.
Dunno. Why don't you ask the
Based on the government's actions, it would seem Accordo is supportive of the Oracle.
Oh, there's some law around there.
The Empire's thumb.
Therein lies the riddle. Is Lady Luna Freya truly safe?
No, she is not.
Why people flock from far and wide to the walls of water.
The Empire effectively runs the show.
Okay, another entry in the cosmogony, the crystal. There once lived a man, born a mortal but blessed with powers divine. Conjuring a collection of glaives, he dispelled the darkness plaguing our star. As a reward for his efforts, the gods granted him a holy stone, the crystal, which he was to guard at all costs, for it would one day choose a king to see us through the coming disaster and lead us to salvation.
You lose sight of that when there's so much else to see.
Where should we stay tonight?
You dream of driving the open road, but what drives you? Passion, power, Koenig's oil. Stop by your local Koenig station and ask for Koenig's oil.
Adverts everywhere. Okay.
He stood there, staring at the church and looking all sad. Can you blame him? His sister was supposed to get married there. But he knew what was going to happen that day. He could have at least warned her. Well, what if he wanted to but couldn't?
Oh, I think that was some background on
This
Ravers.
is your maiden visit. Enjoying it so far?
Enjoying it
You
so far?
doubtless have many questions, so ask away.
This country is a part of the Empire, isn't it?
Oh, you're wary. I understand. But there's no need to jump at every shadow.
This guy's got a
Just
great
be aware
voice.
That the terms of our independence grant the Empire free reign to come and go as they please.
We'll bear that in mind.
It's admittedly a one-sided arrangement. Most everything we do requires Niflheim's permission. And they wouldn't knowingly permit the Oracle to appear before the public. How our government spun that is quite a mystery.
Yeah, he's got a good voice. He's got great dress sense. I like his hair, and he's got a monocle. Right, let's ask some stuff.
You really think Luna will make an address?
If every recent radio broadcast is to be trusted, absolutely.
Where is Lady Luna Freya?
In the city somewhere. But no one has caught so much as a glimpse of her.
She's under house
media has
arrest.
been conspicuous in its silence on the matter, which speaks volumes of government intervention. That certainly explained the rumors of disgruntled Imperial officers leaving the city.
So you see lots of Nifs around here?
We do, sometimes even at my place. Theirs is a familiar presence, and the citizens don't think much of it. Though the High Commander did cause a stir when he showed up the other day.
That would be Ravus.
Ravus.
So soon after they felled the Archean and Lucis, his arrival fuels rumors that they will next come to Altisha. The Empire's not content ruling all the land. They want the heavens as well.
Has anything changed with Leviathan?
For now, it's business as usual at port. But word is the government will soon open the altar of the Tide Mother.
In preparation for the rite.
Ah, but on the other hand, they're scrambling to stockpile emergency provisions.
But if and when
This
everything
begs the
goes to
question.
hell.
If they're anticipating that the Hydrian will wreak havoc, why would they allow the rite to proceed? Well, if you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
My dear Camellia, it's been a while.
I heard about your distinguished guests.
Ah, this is Camellia, who is the head of the city. She's the Chancellor, I think.
Gentlemen, I won't waste your time. My name is Camellia Claustra.
First Secretary of
First
the
Secretary.
Protectorate.
That was it.
You should know, we have Lady Lunafreya in our care.
In our care.
And the Empire demands we surrender her.
What?
Yet I am loath to acquiesce unless we stand to profit. Hence I've come to discuss terms with the King of Lucis. If you've a mind to talk, come to my estate.
Ah, now I seem to recall the talk that we have with her is a big, long,
At the best of times.
multiple choice dialogue tree.
Her heart is in the right place.
Oh, okay.
At any rate, you must be weary from your journey. Might I suggest you seek your beds for now and ponder matters anew in the morning?
Yeah, I think we'll do just that.
So yeah, we get to
Remember, your heart is yours to follow. Just see
we get to carry on with the main story quest, or
should you ever need it, Margot is at your disposal. Well, look who it is.
yes, I was going to say we should be able to have some dialogue options. Okay, so we get bits and pieces marked on a map now. So we know where we can sleep, we know we can buy things, and various shops. The gondola stations all get marked on, so we don't need to wander around. Was there anything else? No.
I can recommend anything on the menu.
Fine caviar canapé, 300,000 gil. Greatly boosts all stats and increases XP earned by 50%. Jesus Christ. Increases XP earned by 100%. Let's having this learn this.
Look out, stomach.
So it nullifies elemental attacks. It increases XP earned by 100%, which is massive, and gives us 4,000 extra HP, which will cap at least me and Nox and Gladio out. Lasagna.
We've some troublemakers on our hands.
And we've also
Up
got
to the task.
a variety of hunts that we can do, all of which take place.
It's in your hands now, lads.
When I saw that one the first time, I thought it was the guy with a microphone in his mouth. Hectares?
Excellent choice.
Yeah, all of the bounties only come out at night.
That ought to tide you over for a bit.
Mind flayers.
Excellent choice.
So we can do these at any time because they are quite low level.
Splendid. Where are we off to?
The Vivian Westwood store should be up these stairs.
It's farther than I thought.
Seems everyone is making for the shop.
I can't remember where the bloody thing is.
Oh.
They spared no expense.
Ah, it's over there.
I'm glad I caught it when I did.
The people have spoken.
Here we go.
Good to know the prince isn't complete.
One hell of a crowd.
And that's the dress. My word.
Everyone looks so happy. And it's all because of this one dress.
Yeah.
Real glad for you that Lady Lunafreya is safe and sound.
Well, that settles it. You gotta make it happen. Become a symbol of the peace. After we tie up all the loose ends, let's think about the ceremony.
A fine idea.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Hello.
Just can't take a hint.
Whoa.
Here I am! Try this! Shut up! No one, Mr. Nice Guy!
Whoa.
No, appreciate it.
That was a totally accidental parry. Fortunately, I am protected.
Still feel pretty dizzy.
Oh, are the two hunts on top of each other here?
Stay alert.
Yeah, there are.
Hey, where'd you learn?
Ready, guys?
Ready.
Oh, yeah!
Kapow!
Let's finish this.
Yeah, there were two hunts on top of each other.
Gladly.
Seems we found what we were looking for. Well, here we are.
What's the idea? I'm one of the good guys, remember?
Didn't mean to do that.
Whoa! Give me that delightful close quarters fighting.
Nothing personal.
Showtime.
What's our outlook?
I think we might be winning! Stomach's rumbling.
Let's wrap up this rumble and get some eats.
Oh, there's another one.
It ends now! Excuse me?
Give me.
Prompto, you're kind of in the way there. A surprise to nobody, I'm sure.
I just don't get why they're here.
It ain't a good sign, that's for sure.
The world's really out of whack. Demons? Here?
Yes.
But how?
It doesn't matter how they got here. What matters is we make them gone.
Ow!
It's time. I can keep this deal in check.
Parry!
the enemy's movements and don't...
Yep, right, got it.
Yep, right, got it.
We're in the home stretch.
Got it, but we'll continue to mess it up. Okay, that's all of the hunts. A beautiful battle.
Sounds like someone's in a good mood.
Basking in our hard-fought victory, I presume.
No prompto. So much of me wants to hate you, and yet... there's just something slightly adorable about him. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do remember to give it a like and subscribe for more content. Check out these other videos, and for unedited craziness, check me out live on twitch.tv/Demagen. Until next time, doodle pip.